Hey everyone, this is Tanisha with Launch Gal. I am really excited today because I will be showing you one of my favorite bookmarking tools. It's called Raindrop, and you can find it at raindrop.io. So, what I really like about this tool is that it is visual for those of us who are visual. And so, it's not just like looking at boring links, you actually get to see the links that you are going to click on. So that's what I really love about it. And one of the great things is that it works on almost every type of browser. So Chrome, Firefox, Opera, Safari. It works on Mac and PCs, as well as your iOS and Android devices. So that's good. And basically, it's a bookmark tool, so I use it to bookmark things. Also, some of the other uses I have for it is that if there's some items I want to go back and read later, I have that type of folder created so I can go back and read things that I want to read later. Of course, I keep a favorites folder for just sites I like to visit over and over. There's so many different uses you can do, and I'll be showing that here in just a moment. The basic version of this tool is really great. I mean, you really don't have to upgrade unless you really feel like you need those additional features. But if you would like to upgrade, it costs about $3 per month. And what that does is it gives you the option for nested collections. And it also gives you the option to back up to Dropbox or Google. And then there are several other great features like duplicate finder or broken links. So there's some good reasons, and it really isn't that much to upgrade. So far for my purposes, I haven't had to do that, so that's great. But I'll just give you a quick tour here of what I use it for. So here you can see that I have several collections, and I have one for favorite websites, favorite images, my favorite Facebook groups, and YouTube channels. And it's really good to be able to break it down like this. Now, one of the upgrade features that they have is that you can, as I explained earlier, add the nested option so that you can break down these collections a little bit deeper. So you could put Facebook groups as your main grouping, and then you would add maybe your business groups or your hobby type groups. So it just depends on how deep you want to organize. But for me, I feel like the first level is good enough, and so I really don't go any deeper. And there's also different types of ways you can lay out the file or the bookmarks. So they have a mood board, and then there's a lists view, a headline view, and there's also a card view. Now, one of my favorite views is the mood board, which is what you see here, and I like it because I feel like it flows nicely. All the pictures flow into one another. If we use the card view, if you're kind of one of those people that like things lined up, then that's a view you might like the best. But I love mood board because they all kind of blend into each other, and you can also make it the cover larger or smaller depending on your needs. And you also have the option to either show the title and tags or remove them. So honestly, this is like one of my favorite tools, and usually people love it when I tell them about it. So my thoughts are the tool is really clean, it's easy to organize, and the greatest thing is that it can be used across multiple devices and computers. So that's great. Some of the things I don't like about it, which aren't really a huge deal, I wish sometimes I could change the screenshot, but for the most part, it's not really a huge deal. You can change it, but I find that it's a little bit glitchy. But overall, it's really not that bad. As you can see, the photos here look great, and it's just not a horrible thing Honestly, there's just a few times I have issues with it, but otherwise, it's a really great tool, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I do.